everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie. I have been a busy little bee today. I have got apple butter going in the crock pot there. I've made a loaf of bread and now I'm fixing to make supper, and I wanted to bring you guys along. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to do so. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any uploads. Normally I'm uploading on food, but I do some day in the life of, some farming videos, some ministry videos, all sorts of things. You'll get it here. So I would love for you to be a part of it. We're getting close to a milestone number, and when we reach that number, I'll be giving a nice giveaway, and I cannot wait. So, with that being said, let's roll the intro.
Hey, darling. Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
Okay, if you saw yesterday's video, which I'll try to link, but I always forget, but I'll try to link it down below. I made that delicious loaf of bread right there. It is so good. I cannot wait. And I started a new segment called Recipes on Trial, which is recipes either A, I come up with, or B, I see somewhere, or I get an inspiration somewhere, but a recipe I've never actually tried. We're putting it on trial to see if it's going to be good or not so good. So I'm going to make another one for supper. Yesterday was a recipe on trial, and that was a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. And so we're going to do supper. We're also going to use the bread with it. But we're going to do another supper. Well, when I went to where I saw this supper idea from, I remembered it's the same place I got the bread inspiration from. Now, I didn't go exactly by their recipe. One, it was a bread machine. Two, they used jelly or something else in theirs. And they only used 2 tablespoons of the sweetener. I added 1/4 of a cup of honey instead. So it's the same place. I will try to link their channel down below, but in case I forget, it's Celebrating Appalachia. They are so cute. It is a lady and her daughters, usually her husband's on there as well. They talk, and it's a family affair, and they celebrate where they live, which is in Appalachia, and they share some of the vocabulary that is used there, the music that is used there, and a lot of the recipes. So if you go check her out, tell them the Farm and Pastor's Wife sent you over to check them out. Okay, so this is tomatoes and eggs. I have never in my life, not only have I never made it, I have never had it. So this is going to be a first all the way around. So I don't know if it's going to be good because I have nothing to compare it to. One, I'm not a big egg person, but we're going to do it tonight. We're going to do it. We're going to do it because she made it look that good. So, what I'm doing first is I am just chopping up an onion. I'm going to get an onion started. You know, you got to start everything in a frying pan with onion, right? Yes. So I'm just going to chop up a whole, well, it's kind of a small onion. But I'm going to chop it all up and get it sauteing first before we add our tomatoes in. And y'all know I've been keeping my my scraps so we can make some vegetable broth and can that up. I'm all about canning here recently. Let me get some some butter going in the frying pan. I'm all about canning here lately. Mainly because, one, I love to do it. I think it's so rewarding. Two, have y'all seen the prices at the grocery store? And I don't know where it's going to end at. So if I can can some stuff up now, I mean, the prices are high now, but they may not be as high as they're going to get. And if I can can some stuff up now to get us through the winter, and there's other things I'd like to spend money on instead of groceries, you know? Alright, so I'm going to keep my onion scraps. I should have kept my skins. I've been keeping my skins, but I think I threw them away. I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay, so I'm going to get those sauteing. I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Alright, I think they're good enough. Now, if I had some minced garlic, I would use some minced garlic or fresh garlic. I don't have it, so I'm going to be sprinkling in some granulated later. But I'm going in with a can of crushed tomatoes. Now, I think she used fresh tomatoes. I don't happen to have any fresh tomatoes. I wonder if I have any diced tomatoes to add to this. I wonder if I got some canned diced tomatoes. Let me go check. I found some diced tomatoes. So let me drain these because I don't really want the juice, but I do want the chunks. So let me drain these real quick. I'll be right back. All right. There we go. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to season it up. I'm going to season it with some salt, some pepper, some Italian seasoning, and some garlic. And I'm going to let it cook down just a little bit. No real measurements. Use salt and pepper and season to your preference. I'm also going to add sugar to mine. I don't think she added sugar to hers, but I always add a little bit of sugar. I'm actually going to fry some bacon up. Probably not fry it up. I'll probably do it in the oven. I'll probably bake it up. And we'll have bacon as a side. I have been in the kitchen all day today. So let me get the Italian seasoning. Need some garlic. Need some garlic powder in there. Alright, and I'm going to get the Italian seasoning and some sugar. That was a little bit less than a quarter of a cup. We'll taste it and see. I'd rather add more later. Okay, now you will want a frying pan with a lid, or at least have a cookie sheet that you can put over it. So I'm going to turn this down on low for right now because Bryant's not in. It's not time for supper. So I'm just going to turn this down. Let me grab a spoon so we can give it a taste. I think that's perfect. any more sugar, so I have, that was probably 2 tablespoons of sugar, maybe, because I have about a tablespoon left in my 1/4 of a cup. Okay guys, I'm just going to make a little well here, and we're going to crack an egg. I've already got 2 done. And we're going to do 1 more right here. Alright, I'm going to salt and pepper it. And here's where your lid comes in, or your cookie sheet, whatever. I've lost my lid. Found it. Alright. We're going to let it sit for a little while. We'll check on it in just a minute. I've got some bread, some of that homemade bread right there. I've sliced it up and it's in the toaster. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so how long you leave it cooking? I've turned it up, it's boiling, and the lid is on. Depending on how well you like your eggs. I am not an egg person anyway, but I definitely don't like them runny. But I know a lot of people do like them runny, so you just have to judge when to take them out and when to leave them and so forth. So I'm gonna, even though Bryant can eat his runny, I'm gonna leave his the same amount of time as I leave mine, and it's just gonna be an eyeball situation. So I'll let you see it as of now. I'm going to let it cook a little while longer, and then I'm going to sprinkle it with some feta cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. You can use cheddar, mozzarella, whatever you prefer. I love feta, so that's what we're using. Okay, y'all, so I think you fell. I think it's almost done, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some feta and then put the lid back on. Alexa, stop. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on for just a minute, and I'm going to toast the bread, and we'll be back. Y'all ready to see what it looks like? Oh, yum. That looks so good. Okay, as soon as Bryant gets back, we'll serve it up. Okay, y'all, Bryant's not back yet, but I'm going to go ahead and serve his up. I know he has company coming this evening, so I've toasted up some of that bread I made. I'm just going to get one of those eggs and tomatoes. Let's see, let's get the other egg. Burn it a little bit, y'all. So be careful when you're fixing it. It scorches easy. Just on the bottom though. So I'm going to get some more of this tomato. Alright. He'll be here in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and serve mine up. Okay, y'all. Here's my plate. I'm nibbling on the bacon. Here's Bryant's plate. He got 2 eggs. And he's cleaning up a little bit from coming in from working. He'll be in here in just a minute. We'll give it a taste. All right, I've already showed it to them.
Hey, everybody. Let's hear. I'll turn you guys
You're
down.
gonna turn them down so they can watch us cut into it.
Yeah, here we go. You guys see that right there?
Now, if you'd have been here, I could have got your egg runny, but you didn't.
Okay. So it's my fault?
It's your fault.
Okay, all right. So, yeah. Am I supposed to put a piece of bacon with it?
That's up to you, but that's pretty doggone good.
Scoop it like that right there. Here we go, let's try it.
They can't see us trying it.
It's okay.
They're just watching us cut it.
What do you think?
I think that's good.
Pretty good? Pretty good?
I think it's good. Do you think it's good?
Really good. I wonder how the eggs would have been running.
You would like it better.
Because I like soft eggs.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I told them I'm doing this is your idea.
Yeah.
The recipe on trial. Yesterday's video and today's video is a recipe on trial.
Yeah.
So,
So give honest feedback of epic fails.
this was not a fail by any
No.
means.
Did you put sugar in the tomato sauce? It's good. It's really good.
That's good. I'm not even eating the bacon.
It's different, but it's good.
It's really good. I like it.
The chunks of tomato, along with the feta cheese, the richness from the feta cheese.
Definitely do the diced tomatoes.
Yes, because it gives you texture in the sauce. You know what I mean?
I started out with just crushed tomatoes, and I felt like it needed some chunks. So I added a can of diced tomatoes. I think that made it better.
But I do think, and this is nothing negative. It's my fault because I was late. But I do think if the egg was a little runny, that it would just give it a little more.
And that's like I said, you cook it to your preference of doneness.
As Emerald Lagasse, wasn't that his name? Emerald.
Bam.
Bam! That's what he used to say. No, that was not a cuss word. That's what he used to say, wasn't it? But that's really good.
That is good. All right, and that bread's delicious.
And it's hot.
You tasted the bread. I told him you would tell him today what you thought of the bread. Of course, you're eating it now, but
I tried it while ago off camera. Phenomenal.
delicious.
Really good.
So, all right, so these are two recipes back to back that were on trial, and they passed the test.
Yeah, this here's really good. It's kind of gourmet, you know. Wouldn't you say?
He kind of thought tomato and eggs.
Yeah, at first I thought it wasn't gonna work.
But it's really good. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. Remember, hang on to, I think, Thursday. And you've got apple butter coming up. You've got apple jelly coming up. You've got apple sauce coming up.
Hey, isn't it good to have her back in the kitchen?
He says so.
She's been gone for so long.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. And remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.